How's it going, y'all? TK's here, and I know it's been a while, but I was in the mood for playing with some slot cars this afternoon, so I thought it was a good opportunity to unbox a slot car that I actually bought with the intention to never unbox. But during a live stream a while back, I was doing a slot car live stream, and I believe it was DeFingers pointed out no shelf queens. So I decided today was the day to take this queen off of its shelf and show it to y'all, and we'll run it around the track. Scalextric, it's a little bit older. It is number 1,563 out of 3,000. So only 3,000 of them out there. And it is, if you can guess it, give you a chance to guess. Mitsubishi Lancer Evo number 7. Have yet to take this out of the box. They made two variants, the number 8 and the number 7. This here is the number 7. Let's get this plastic out. Look at it a little bit closer here. Oof. I love me an Evo. I've always preferred the Evo over the STI. It's just my personal preference. The red and white looks great. Look at those white rims. Just iconic right there. So let's get this thing out of the box real quick. Let's see here. Gives you a little history of the WRC Mitsubishi Lancer. Very cool. And then let's see how, we got a couple spare guides and braids. Let's see if we can't get it. I've never had one in this little box, and I have no idea what this is. We'll have to look and see what that is exactly. Scalextric Sport. Interesting. Alright. Wow. Heavy duty screw there in the bottom instead of just the normal plastic. I guess since it's in a cardboard instead of a plastic. And let's see here. Looks like we have the normal, very springy guide. Scalextric with the Sidewinder instead of the inline. Feels very smooth, and the tires actually have tread on them. I'm not sure if that's coming across on camera, but they got tread, so very rally-esque. Muffler's just blacked out. Not a lot of detail there, but you can see quite a lot of detail everywhere else with all the sponsors. If I can get it in the right, you know how it is working with camera. We got both drivers, or the driver and the co-pilot there, shouting out instructions, letting them know what's coming up next on the course. So we'll take this thing over to the track and take it apart, see if there's anything special going on inside. It is not all-wheel drive, I can already tell that, but that's okay. We'll take a look and see what's going on here. have it. A 5.24 was my fastest lap. As you saw, I deslotted and flipped multiple times. Not the grippiest tires. Probably be better if I sanded those all the way down to slicks. Also, Scalextric guide on a Carrera track. Easy to deslot, but overall the car was very, very smooth. Interesting, it's got a spring-loaded guide, and there's a spacer where you put the screws in. So the front screws are longer than the back screws, and that spacer holds the spring in. So when you take that off, it'll loosen up and the spring will come out, and so you got to get the spring set back in with the screws, and that gives it a little bit springy of a guide. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not super into the tuning of slot cars. I'm sure somebody knows and can comment whether or not I should leave the spring in there or take it out. A little more on the detail. The detail inside this car is incredible. It has the gauges on it, the co-pilot navigator. He's got a chart with stuff on it, which is pretty cool. I don't know. You can kind of see in there what's written on his, and then if you can see in there the gauges. So really good detail. Also, these are full figures all the way down to their feet. I tickled their feet on the track when I took the top off. Very cool. The amount of detail on this is really cool, which is kind of why it deserves to be a shelf queen. Though it was a lot of fun to drive. I scuffed the bumper on one of my drifts, and y'all might have noticed on my track here, my new barriers. I still have more to come, but my brother's been 3D printing me these awesome Gulf colored barriers, a lot stronger and cheaper than the flimsy plastic barriers that Carrera sells. They did a great job withstanding the strength of this car. Very, very cool. What else? This is an older car. The magnet in the back is all brittle, and the outer layering or coating on it is all peeling off. And then this little bit is also a magnet, and you can see the coating on it is peeling off as well. But this little magnet, if you want more, can go. There's a slot for it right there, so you can have even more magnet strength. But overall, I really love this car. It drove like a lot of fun. I think I'll take the magnets out of this and have it be a little more tail happy, fun drift car. Kind of like my BRZs that I have. I think that would be very cool and a little more in the spirit of rally. Would have been cool if they would have done the all-wheel drive with the rubber band. I know some cars come like that, which is really cool. But as far as a good-looking, very well done, as far as detail goes, of a car that I really like in real life. Very happy with this one. Glad I took it off the shelf. Thanks to Fingers for telling me no shelf queens. And we took this queen off the shelf. Also, the headlights were yellow. I don't know if you all could see that, but I thought that was a pretty cool detail as well. So really happy with this one. Very, very cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you like it. If you have a suggestion about the guide and the spring in there, anything else like that. Do you have this car? Should I run it more, or should I put it back in the box and keep it nice? Y'all let me know. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.